Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? We back with another motherfucking episode, special episode today. You know what I'm saying? Never Want to Talk podcast. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
ShawtyLo Jr., man, on the son of the late great ShawtyLo himself.
Yeah.
It's the kid, 3Strikes, king of motion, man. I'm the cousin of the late great ShawtyLo himself.
For sure, man. First of all, it's a pleasure to have y'all here, man. You know what I'm saying? ShawtyLo definitely a legend, you know what I'm saying? We excited about this interview, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boss Talk, you know what I'm saying, for setting it up and shit. Let's get to it. That's right. Now, what's it like, bro? You know what I'm saying? Being ShawtyLo's son of a legend.
Like, as far as just what you mean?
Like growing up, did you know your dad was who he was?
I mean, yeah, I knew who he was, but it just, I ain't never see him as who he was. You know what I mean? So I always seen him as dad. So I ain't never really just think about, oh, my dad, ShawtyLo, like the rapper or the kingpin. You know? I mean, I ain't never think about it like that. Yeah. But just having a dad like that, you know, people see you like in a whole nother light. Like just like growing up as a kid, like those days, you know, Lo the kingpin. You know, people see like, oh shit, like, but like we don't want to fuck with Buddy. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, his dad whoop. But then when he became the rapper, people like, oh man, you know, or he might be bougie or arrogant or cocky. But, you know, but it's like people gonna always think a certain way of you when they don't even get the chance to talk to you and see what type of person you are anyway. So.
Now, shit, I know you rapping now, bro. Do you feel like it's a lot of pressure on you to kind of like uphold that ShawtyLo name?
Nah, and the reason I say that because I was just locked up the early part of this year for violation of probation, and January the 4th, my dad came to me in a dream, and he just basically told me, he was like, you know, give the music 100%. He say, you give it 100%, I'm gonna put the pieces around you. And he say, you not going home tomorrow, but when you go home, just give the music 100%. And he say, you not gonna make it just because you my son, but you got to give it 100, just like everybody else. So the next day came, had court, I ain't go home. But that next month I did. And when I came home, man, I just started working, and I dropped my single. Damn. Bricks, and it been up since then.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, how long did you spend in jail?
I got locked up November the 23rd. I got out February the 12th. Yeah, so almost 3 months.
Okay, for sure. Damn, bro, that shit crazy. Now, tell us about the chain. I see you rocking ShawtyLo's chain.
Oh yeah, man.
How did you receive it?
My aunt had it. Because when my dad had passed, she had the chain and the watching stuff. So basically, like one day I had just popped up at her house. You know what I mean? And me and her was talking, and she just walked upstairs, and she came back down with it, and she was just staring at me, and like she gave it to me. Damn. Like it was just like that, and like it was just random. I don't know what she seen or her thought process, but that was back in 2017.
For sure. Now I know ShawtyLo had other kids. You're not the only child. You know what I'm saying? What made her choose you?
I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, but I guess I'm the chosen one.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, are you his older son?
Nah, I got an older brother, but it's only him and me.
Okay.
The boys at least.
Right. So, how many sisters you have again, bro? Cause 9 brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
9 sisters.
Did y'all all grow up in the same household?
Nah, but we came together, you know, for holidays and special, you know, shit events and stuff. So like we'll all be at dad's house, and now you can just imagine how that was.
Yeah, for sure.
11 kids, one house.
Lit, turn.
Now, like growing up, bro. Like I know you said you seen like or witnessed a lot of shootings and stuff like that, shootouts. Can you kind of explain like the things that were going on during that time?
Oh yeah, like dad, you know, he was who he was. Like he really lived like what he rapped about. You know, selling dope, got J's at the dope, cooking the dope, money counter, nice cars, all that good stuff. So it's just like, you know, just seeing that, you know, and him being who he was. Like, how to put it? It was one time I was outside. It was me and a couple of my partners, you know, and I was out there playing football. I seen my dad running around the corner, and he was on the phone. Then I seen this lady coming out her door, and then I seen the police coming around the same corner. So my dad had ran in her house. So by the time the police had came around the corner, and they seen her, and she was like, he ran that way.
Damn.
But he ran in the house. And you know, just thinking about that shit as a kid, you really don't know what's going on. But like once I got older and just like, bro, that was a real movie type shit, like all type of shit.
Nah, for sure. Now, will we ever get like a biopic of Shawty Lo?
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's actually in the works now. So actually stay tuned for that. I actually want to do the D4L series too, like the same way 50 doing, you know, with them.
Nah, that's dope.
Who's playing Shawty Lo? Because you look, I was about to say, you look just, you look just like him. I was about to say, damn, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, man, so I'm Junior. I'm Carlo Walker Jr., Shawty Lo Jr. I'm all the way around.
You the one for sure. Now, like when he transitioned to the music, you know what I'm saying, like leaving the street stuff where it was, how was that? Like when you witnessed that, how was that transition for you?
That transition was actually good. You know, that really should allow him to be, you know, what's the word? You know, better father. Because, you know, during that time, he was really hustling and just in the streets so much, you know, he just thought that it was about the money.
Right.
So he was just giving the moms money and stuff, and, you know, and it was what it was. But him getting older and we got older, you know, and he changed his life over, that really just allowed him to be, you know, us to spend time together and actually get to enjoy life versus just trying to always watch back and got this going on, that going on. But it just, I mean, Dad was a millionaire by the time he was 19, he said. So off of selling dope and all that shit. So he was already rich already. Yeah, so the lifestyle, it really didn't change because we, like, you know, Dad, he was already having,
right,
you know, but he just switched to hustle. So, you know, that really just allowed us, you know, to actually chill, because even though he was a millionaire, you know, we were still in the hood still. So so, you know, but once he started getting that type of fame, you know, from the rap, that's when we moved out the hood. Nice house, you know, 3 levels, indoor pool, you know, like all type of shit. Was it like kind of weird for you going to school knowing that your father was who he was? Nah, actually, you know, I ain't never think about it like that. But it's like the kids seen me in that light, but I was just always humble. Like, I ain't never think about it like that. They were like, bro, you ShawtyLo Lo Son, like, bro, you ShawtyLo Lo Son. I was like, yeah, man, what's up? And bro, just imagine every day when you get to school, you got 100, 200, 300 people. Low, man. I'm shaking hands and hugging people all day.
That's lit.
Now, when They Know dropped, bro, like, what was that like? What was that time like?
Oh man, man, when that dropped, if I'm not mistaken, that was like what, 2008, 2009. How old I was 14 to 15, so high school.
Yeah,
it's just like, you know, just getting in your prime of females and this and that, and, you know, working your move, and they was ready, like they was on go. So it just like seeing that, and I just had to get hip, because I was always good at talking to females, but I wasn't good at getting the home base yet. So I could talk to them on the phone all day, you know, and it sound good, but when it come time for the time, I didn't know what I had going on. Right. But just when that dropped, like,
because you was in your prime when that dropped in. Yeah, 14, 15, when you
15, that's when you know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. I was good at talking, but I wasn't good at finishing.
No, for sure. Now, seeing all that early age, and now you doing your own music thing, do you feel like that prepared you for this industry today?
Yeah, actually, it did, because like going out of town with Dad on there from time to time, and got to be on the stage with him, and like he performing his song, but one of his partner verse will pop up and he'll pass me the mic out the blue, just like here. And then, so it's like you ain't finna pass it back to him. Yeah. So you just got to just go with the flow. So I was just, you know, just in the midst like that. So now when I step on stage, I'm doing it now. I don't get nervous or scared. It's like I'm already ready, because he was slick preparing me for this moment without even knowing.
Well, I want to ask you about, like, did you know that you were going to be a rapper eventually?
Hell no, I ain't never thought about rapping. I actually just started rapping, to be honest, like 6 months ago.
Damn. What made you get in the booth?
The dream I had. He told me to take it serious, and he got me.
For sure. Now, I kind of want to go back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? ShawtyLo, T.I., they had their differences or whatever, they exchanged words. When they were into it at that time, what was it like for you? Like, what did you witness around that time?
Man, it was crazy, like just being like a teenager. All the kids would ask me, so is your dad and him really beefing, or is it fake, or do you still listen to T.I. music and all that stuff? It was crazy. But
okay, hey, do you still listen to T.I. music?
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, not really.
Okay.
But and it's not because of that.
For sure.
Because I was always a fan of T.I. and everything. But he don't really drop no more music. So I really got nothing to just keep playing.
Right. Now, did you catch the Big Fast podcast with T.I.?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't telling the whole truth, but it is what it is at this point.
Damn.
Man.
Damn.
That shit crazy, bro. Now, this is your cousin you have here with us?
Right.
Okay, now, when did you start rapping, bro?
Oh, I started rapping when I was legit. Like, I don't know when I was trying to tell him to rap. We was back on Uvu.
Damn, Uvu days, nigga.
High school.
God damn.
Like, we was on Uvu, I was rapping, and then he got locked up. I got locked up, and we lost contact. But I got back out, started rapping. Then we got back in contact with each other when we both got out. Then I was telling him, I was like, cuz, you need to rap. And then he was like, man, I don't know, I'm gonna think about it. And then I guess he got locked up again. I got locked up again. Then he had the dream,
Damn.
It just worked out like that. Like, me and him done been through a whole lot of stuff. But I'm from where his roots from. I'm his cousin on his dad's side. Like, I'm from the country area of Georgia, like, where we got cows and horses and you know what I'm saying? But see, I'm from 10,000 people, and he from Atlanta, So in order for me to go to Atlanta, I got to travel like 3 hours away. I'm from South Georgia, right there at the top of Florida, right by.
Okay.
You sure have heard of Tallahassee, Florida State?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm around that area.
How far is Mississippi from there?
I don't know.
Or Alabama, Alabama.
Alabama, like an hour.
Okay, yeah.
Damn. Now, like, with you being from that area, do you feel like it's like tougher for you to kind of?
Definitely. I gotta prove myself. When I tell people where I'm from, I'm like, what is that? I tell them I'm from Moultrie, so people be like, Moultrie? Like, nobody knows where that at. I have to stamp it.
Yeah.
Tell people where I'm from. Like, it's harder for me than it is for him.
Yeah.
He used to it. Like, he the chosen one.
For sure. Now, I do want to know, like, what's some things that you guys learned from ShawtyLo, like, while he was here?
Like,
well, I learned that the hustle is in our blood. Everybody in our family hustle. Like, everybody. Like, that's what we known for doing. But me and him, the only two out of the family that rap. But the hustle is just like it's just pumping through us. But we have to. I feel like we had to carry on. That we got a big
shoes to fill.
Some big shoes to fill. Cause he was known hustling in Atlanta. Like, every big time rapper, and can't nobody in Atlanta like that's rapping or getting money. They can't. You had to go through ShawtyLo.
Damn.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, man, just, like what I learned from that, just always being silent, just always being humble. And, you got to go get what you want, and you really can't depend on people, to, you can't put your hope and your dreams and your goals on somebody else. You got to go get it. And, the pieces and the people gon' fall in line once you chasing or you going to go get what you want out of life.
Yeah, for sure.
So just that, just always, be observing of people, watch them, and once a person show you who they are the first time, you know what I mean, now believe them. But it's
believe. So
yeah, so it's chess, not checkers. So once you see who a person is and they motive and everything, now you know how to work them. So my dad kept his enemies, like, for real, close.
damn. Some bullshit though.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Now
Lot
what's
of thinking.
Yeah, my
what's
dad
some-
be saying that same thing. I don't understand that.
Nah, but
How,
it's real.
how y'all feel about it though? Like,
Nah, but you know, it's real. Just me like being up and coming and getting this buzz and stuff. Like people didn't really believe at first because I never rap like ever. I never thought about rapping, bro. I played football, ran track and stuff like that. So now that I just like, hey, bro, so I'm a rap. Everybody like, all right, okay, all right, cool. So I'm like, hey, bro, help me learn how to rap, or help me find under my swag, or teach me how to, you know, if don't nobody want to help me, just show me how to push the button to, you know, woo the woo, and record myself. Ain't nobody want to do that. Nobody want to show me how to push a button to record myself, bro.
Cause they want to see you doing good, but they don't want to see you doing better than you.
Right. So
did anybody reach out to you like why you start rapping? Like since you been, you know, rapping, like, hey, I want to do a song with you. Or,
I mean,
let me-
yeah,
you know what
now.
I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
Oh, now the man, the phone go crazy, bro. So I get tired of motherfucking ringing now. But it's like at first nobody didn't really believe, and then the people that I had around me that was with it, and now when certain stuff happen, and I see that other people work ethic and mindset and the end goal is not the same.
Yeah.
But some of them people, they like keep people, or they keep people in my eyes.
Yeah.
So now it's like, now I gotta play chess.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that's the best way to move though. But like with you starting rapping, it's kind of like you already like had the experience while performing with your dad on stage and like that. Because a lot of people still haven't done something like that. So it kind of like you're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Kind of, sort of. Yes, I guess.
I mean, experience is the best teacher, bro.
Yeah.
No cap. But now, you mentioned D4L earlier that you want to do a series. Like, do you still keep in contact with D4L? And like, could we ever get like, you know how we got like the reunion specials and stuff for like a tour together,
yeah.
something like that?
I was actually that's what I was just talking to my assistant about right before we just did this interview. So I was on the phone with him and I was talking to him and stuff about setting up stuff like that, and he was like, yeah, you know, that's a dope thought, you know, we can make that happen. So he's making the calls as we speak now to go ahead and start putting stuff in place so we can do that. So that's in the works.
No, for sure. Go ahead.
Oh, now you do have a clothing line that
Clothing
you're
line.
pushing. Can you tell us a
Brick
little bit more
Baby.
about it?
Yeah. Brick Baby Clothing, you know, it's BRIC, Baby Clothing. So the brick actually means being resourceful, intelligent, and creative to overcome, you know, like your struggles, life circumstances, or anything that you got going on. You know, you just got to be resourceful, intelligent, and creative to overcome it. But once you've done that for a long period of time, that will allow you to bring riches and consistently. So
That's hard.
and so you know, I feel like anybody, you know, who's a hustler, got goals, dreams, you know, who got like what's the word, got that's an ambitious or just want something out of life, you a brick baby
For sure.
just like me. You're a hustler. You know what I mean?
For sure. Now, where can we find this merch if we want to cop some gear?
It's on the way now. I'm actually building up the website and everything now. So just stay tuned. You can follow my IG. That's ShawtyLo _Junior SHAWTYLO _JR. Follow me. Stay tuned with me. Everything on the way.
No, for sure.
Now, like the love that you're seeing, like when your father passed, how did you feel about it? You feel like it wasn't enough, or it was too much fake love, or how did you feel about that?
That's my question.
I don't know. I really didn't know how to feel about it, because it was like when Dad passed, I didn't know how to feel. Like anyway, because previously I had just lost my mom a year prior, and then my granddad had just passed 2 weeks before my dad passed. So I just boom, then boom.
Damn.
Granddad, then my dad 2 weeks later. So it was like at that point, I didn't know how to feel. So, and you know, with losing somebody like that, like who you value and who you follow and everything, you know, it really kind of do something to you. So you don't really be knowing who real and who fake no more. But I just feel like, you know, it's some people who, you know, who really love that and care about that and stuff. But it's like just after a while, like after he passed, and just hear certain people like I know, like who been there since I was a kid, like, you know, he took care of them folks. He showed them new life and did all this and that, and just to hear some of the stuff that they done said, and so it's like, you know, like some of them really envy them, and they wanted to be in his position, and just like and it's just crazy. So I do feel like it's some fake love out there. It's a lot of fake love, but the fake love come more from the inner circle than the outer circle. The people that I don't really know love Dad to death, and they'll do anything for me. It's the inside people.
Sad.
It's crazy. Shit. Now, I remember cause I posted on my platform, cause shit, that was like real unexpected. Like, do we know the cause of the car accident?
I don't know, man. They say, one story say the girls was driving, and then the next story say my dad was driving. I don't really know the story, but from me knowing my dad, and I don't feel like he was driving, because my dad don't drink and drive. Like, he just don't do that. I've been knowing him like my whole life. He don't do that. He had 2 females in the car, so the females was probably driving, or one of them was driving. My dad was in the back seat. So when they swerve or they lost control, me knowing my dad gonna reach for that wheel to try to goddamn get right. Yeah. And that's what caused him to go through the windshield. Yeah. And it probably hit his head or whatever the case may be, which was that they say was the cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. That's what I can see happening. I don't see my dad being sober and losing control off of exit that you can't lose control off of. It's a smooth little straight little street. It ain't no way it got 4 lanes, not 6. It's no way you just gonna lose control and go hit the guardrail for no reason.
The 2 women in the vehicle, did they survive?
They survived with no injuries, no nothing. They was good. It just, and that's why I feel like they was driving. Right. Because if he was driving, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
So rest in peace, ShawtyLo.
For sure. Now, is there any new music on the way? Any new projects from you we can expect, or from your cousin?
Yeah, I just dropped my album, Blue Acorn, August 19th. I'm working. I just did like 10 videos last 2 weeks. I'm finna get ready to drop another movie. I got 2 movies. Like, I got all my notoriety off of doing the school shooting. So I went viral on TikTok probably like 2-3 weeks ago. So that one I got.
Explain that, bro. What?
I did at my college. I was in college. I did a school shooting. A dude tried to rob me. I shot him. I couldn't speak on the case for a long time, but once I went to prison for it and got convicted of it or whatever, I came out like Gucci Mane. So I started rapping about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's how I got my notoriety. I did an interview. With Dirty Glove Bastard. Somebody picked up a clip of me talking about the case.
Yeah.
Me talking about
That's probably why I said, I was going to ask you, did you do a Small Eyes interview?
Yeah, I did. DJ Small Eyes, I did him like last week.
Okay.
I don't know if he posted it.
Nah, yeah, it's probably Dirty Glove where I seen you.
I did Dirty Glove, I did Small Eyes. But me and Small Eyes took a picture, so you probably seen it on the Explore page or something. But they picked it up and it went viral because the niggas was like, they felt like I was snitching on myself, but they don't even know the case been closed. Like, it put a like a block on my career because the dude I shot, he lived in Atlanta. He got a restraining order against me, so I couldn't do no shows. Damn. I couldn't do no shows in Atlanta. I still can't, cause like, you know, it's like a security like reason. Like, then if I might say I post a flyer, say they book me for a show in Atlanta, and I post a flyer like I'm be at the club that night. I don't know if his ops, if he gon', you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So I ain't did no show in like 5-6 years.
Damn.
You know, I can't really move like that. Like I told Cuddo, when I do start doing shows, I'm gonna have my bulletproof vest on me.
Yeah.
Now sure. let me ask you this, bro, because we just had a school shooting in Texas not too long ago, and the bloggers and me myself, when I posted it, I said school shooter. Do you feel like if you shoot at the school, period, you are now a school shooter?
You gotta hit somebody.
Yeah.
You can't just shoot in the air.
For sure.
I feel like, I'm not embracing it because like we was on the other interview, and they was talking about like he was getting bullied and he came to school with a gun and everything and all that. I don't feel that's premeditated. You know what I'm saying? You could have did. See, my situation, dude, I shot the dude in the act. You know, they ran up on me. They came to my house and I did it in the act. You know.
Yeah.
But his, I feel like he could have took another. He could have like got his homeboy to try to jump nigga back or something like.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he came to school the
So
next day.
Damn.
With the fire and posted on Snap like, yeah, going down the day at school. I'm like,
Okay, so in your situation, it was somebody trying to rob you at your house.
I was staying on campus in apartments.
Oh,
campus.
okay.
Yeah, and they was waiting on me at my house when I came. It was like it just got dark, and when I was trying to walk in my door, the nigga was standing in front of my door like, bro, you ain't going in there. I'm like, what? And him and his homeboys had them start jumping me or whatever. But I only shot him though.
Okay, damn. That's different than.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah.
Said I got home from school shooting. I said,
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's why I got my notoriety from, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a good and a bad thing.
How did people treat you after that?
Like that was just finna get into. Like people feel like, yeah, I know he gonna pop me if I get it to him. That's a good thing and that's a bad thing. Cause now the average nigga, he might want to fight. Every nigga that I get into, they want to kill because they know what I'm on, you know.
Yeah.
So I gotta, you know, I can't be in different places at certain times and stuff like that. I have to hold myself to a whole different standard because a nigga know, like, I'm gonna shoot first, ask question later. So they ain't gonna come either way. They would come at somebody else, you know.
Yeah.
And so you went to jail for that. Like, what was the process? What was they trying to figure out? Because that's a typical stand your ground.
See, they don't got that in Georgia. That's in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So at first, you know, they hit me with attempted murder. I turned myself in, and I showed them all the evidence. Cause the dude was like, he kept DMing me on Twitter, talking about what he gonna do to me when he see me and stuff like that. You know, I ain't even know why he had a problem with me. You know.
Yeah.
But after the case, after I went to jail and all that, and I went to court, and I found out that it was all built on a lie. A girl, I had so many hoes, like cuz say cuz player. I had so many hoes at the school. A little bit had them came to my spot and she trying to drink all my liquor and she wasn't trying to fuck nothing, so I kicked her out. So she done went and told the nigga that I tried to rape her.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And I ain't lay my hand, I ain't touched the bit of nothing. Like when I went to court, the judge was like, so how he tried to rape you? She was like, he tried to push up on me. The judge was like, what you mean? She was like, he told me if I went have sex with him, I had to go. Judge like, that ain't against the law.
Yeah.
I went home, you know.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
at first, I was fucked up. Like, niggas were like, they was telling me, like, I did it in Savannah. That's how I met Quando Rondo. I got a song, Quando Rondo, too. That's how I ended up meeting him. So everybody thought I was from Savannah, but I'm not from Savannah. I'm from Moultrie. I had to let that be known. I did a lot of time in Savannah. But, like everybody tell me like, little bro, they going to take a little 5-year plea, take a 10-year plea, man. I like, man, hell nah, man. My daddy had got me the best lawyer in Savannah. My lawyer was like, shit, man. I ended up getting a 10-year probation, 5 months prison. And I took that. Then like I tell you, it was a good thing and a bad thing. But like I told Cuz, I don't get on probation till 2026.
Damn.
And that shit is a trap.
I mean, yeah, that
my
shit
first
is.
violation.
Fuck up.
My first violation, I sat 9 months
Damn.
on a technical.
Damn. What was your violation?
A technical.
What that like?
Like, change the address.
Damn. You said 9 months for changing your address.
Yeah.
Damn.
The PO came by my
That's
So
mom.
look, is the laws in Georgia still kind of like on some slave shit?
Yeah. Bro, because that's what I just said. 3 months for to change the address, but my PO was the one who gave me the address that I was staying at. But come to find out, it was a bad address. So then, when he told me that it was time to move, or I gotta move, I broke my foot, so I couldn't work to make no money to move no more.
Right.
So he sent my case back, trying to save his ass, and
Because he fucked up.
yeah, because he fucked up. So now it's like, but they don't care who this shit.
Yeah.
Cause now he's showing the evidence like, hey, I told him to move and I gave him this much time. But then I showed the text messages where he sent me this address. Like, hey, you can stay here. This is a good address. But they don't care. Shit, it's
You wild.
law with the law, and you know
Yeah, me and him was just talking about that. We had got locked up in the same city, and we got out like the same kind of way. Like they had transferred me to where he was at. We was in the same jail for like a couple weeks, but we was in 2 different dorms. Like it was like the only reason I got out because my mama came to court with my paperwork showing that I was in jail when I supposed to went to court. You know, they thought that I missed court, but I was already in jail. I'm like, how the hell I'm missing court when I'm already in jail? And then I got out February 26th. He got out February the 12th.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about that shit like, man.
Man, shit, it's
I
time.
I wish I would
just
never took that probation. But if I would never took it, I would have to do 5 years. I probably did like 3 off of that. I'd have been out probation. But I don't know how my life would have turned out from there, you know.
How's probation now for you, like with the COVID shit going on?
Oh, I'm on they gave me a travel permit. I'm on unsupervised. I can go out the country now. I got my passport and all, like my PO. He a good PO, he good and all that. It's sweet. But you know, like they tell you, even though you're unsupervised, it's like you ain't on probation. But if you violate, your head going on that road.
Yeah, you gonna
like
feel that shit.
COVID will save you though, but you still gonna sit in the county. And I'm about trying to sit in no county jail.
No. Shit, but I'd rather go to prison than to sit in the county jail because it's more freedom and it's better.
Yeah,
than
you
being in
get your
jail.
phone in prison.
Yeah, phone, tablet. You get a whole lot of free time. I ain't got to stand in the room, goddamn, 22 hours out of the day.
The prisons run themselves in Georgia.
Yeah.
The guards scared. Like, the guards be in the prison in Georgia.
They be in their booth.
They be in the booth, wailing in the air. That's a good thing and a bad thing, though.
What's
when
the bad thing?
When it's time to go to war, ain't nobody gonna save you. Them guards ain't finna risk they life. Like, they getting paid by $15 an hour. And
10,
then,
15.
okay, say it's a gang war or you got a cartel against the blacks or something like that. These folks putting out swords. Everybody getting stabbed up. Them folks gonna be sitting in that booth like,
They gonna wait till it finish.
they gonna
right?
wait till it done.
Yeah.
You gonna call the CERT team.
Yeah.
But then if it's the weekend where like the CERT team ain't really at the prison, so they got to come
Yeah.
from their house.
Yeah.
So they got to suit up, come to the drive from however far they stay.
I think that shit gonna be
to
over.
the prison.
You
That
gonna be
shit
through.
over with.
You
Your
know
ass
that weight
gone.
crowd when the boy took over the prison?
Yeah.
My homeboy was involved in it. They took over the prison. They had them styled up the guards. They had tried to escape, man. My partner, he got to do like 5 years. He got to do his last 5 years in the hole. They took over the whole prison.
Damn.
Cause you know the prison got
And what part of Georgia this is?
Waycross, Georgia. They
Damn.
got all the prisons got the officers outnumbered.
Yeah.
So them boy had woke up one day. They was like, man, fuck that. They the officer had came for chow, and you know in prison like they bring an officer in there like they go in the room, they knock on the window to do head count. Man, one of them niggas just stabbed the officer up, took his gun, took his walkie-talkie, and they just took over the whole prison. They set that bitch on fire.
Damn.
But none of them niggas didn't escape
crazy.
though. But they had got to they went live on Instagram. The damn officer went to shooting them niggas like they came in that bitch with guns, had them killed a couple inmates.
Like real, like laying niggas down.
Niggas was getting laid out. Niggas was on live like, hey, call my family, I'm shot.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
man, that shit was crazy. Like
Damn.
they found out who had them started that bitch. All them boy I got put on high match. My homeboy be calling me. He like, I gotta do my last 5 years in the hole. I'm like, God damn.
5 years.
5 years. So have you ever been to the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the hole for like one day, and that was the hardest time I ever did.
Hey, so look, what's it like? Give us, and what did you do to get put in the hole?
I had tried to escape. I was on detail. They had me working. They had a nigga slaving, boy.
Yeah.
I said, man, I'm tired.
How much you get? I was finna say how much they pay you. Why
Get
you?
paid $100.
Damn.
Where you gonna work?
Damn.
I mean, you ain't gotta work, but God, I went to the hole too for a whole month.
Damn.
But you get 1 hour out the room, no TV, no nothing.
Shower and phone.
That bro, and you get to take a shower every other day. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's it. The other days you don't get to take no shower. Shit.
A
man.
month.
So the
What you do to
weekend.
keep like, bro? I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, you can try to sleep your time away, but boy,
That ain't gonna work.
yeah,
I'm
shit,
tired of
boy,
sleeping.
yeah, cause you gonna get tired of that. So you just gotta staring out the window.
That shit a mind game. Sound
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It is, but that
They don't
shit
give you no
gonna be
books.
crazy. Oh yeah, I mean you get books and shit, but
I'll be
but
sick of looking
Some
at them
prisons don't
bitches.
let black novels in though.
Man,
Yeah, some prisons don't.
man, I don't read so many. Bro, I ain't never read that much in my life. But when I was down the road,
Then
I
they
never
got
read that much.
they got this new thing in prison where you can only get a certain amount of books because they don't started doing. I ain't really supposed to say that, but they don't start the goddamn. These niggas start putting a little shit, like some weed stuff on the book. Yeah.
Hey, know what
They don't even be letting it get books in like that no
Damn,
more.
right, we shouldn't have said that, man. Shout out to all them boys up the
Up the
road, man, trying to get by for real.
For sure. Now, moving forward, like we ain't got to look back at that no more. So, what can we expect from you guys within the next 6 months?
In the next 6 months, by then, I would have been on Drop the Album. Like shot some videos. Like I'd be in a better space as far as my fan base and things that I'm doing.
What can we expect out of your music, bro? Like, what vibe you giving us?
Man, so I'm giving you everything. The R&B, the goddamn the pop, the goddamn the trap rap, like you know how Pops did. But I'm just showing you that I can go into different lanes. You know, Dad really just stayed in one lane. I'm trying to goddamn hit all the lanes. You know what I mean?
All right, now my last question, bro. What was your favorite Shawty Lo song?
Birds.
Birds. Okay, for sure.
Can you give us like a story or something that you know the fans wouldn't know about Shawty Lo, or something that you just would never forget?
Oh man, you know, bro, my dad is a prankster. Like my dad a prankster. You know, he loved to have fun. He loved to laugh, and as y'all know, he loved women. So you know, like me and my dad used to get women and stuff together, or like have a competition to see who can get the female and smash her first. So like yeah. So like say boom. It was one time boom. So he had a video shoot. So it was a girl that, you know, the model, whatever. I ain't know that he had a hot down on him. So he got a number, but at that time I ain't know. So I got a number and stuff, and I'm talking to her and stuff. So I went and picked her up, and I brought her back to my dad's house. So boom. So now I got her in the room, and Dad came upstairs. He came in the room and got down, and I could tell how he looked and how she looked. I'm like, oh man, she probably with you, Dad. And I thought, man, hold on. So I walked out the room to talk to Dad, and got down. So he asked me like, "Lo, what's going on?" I was like, "Shit, what do you think finna go on?" Yeah, you mean shit? And then he was like, "Shit, you know, I got her too." I'm like, "Okay, but shit, I don't care what she here with goddamn me right now." So I don't know what he did, or he probably had on text or something. And goddamn, she told me, I gotta go pick my friend up and shit. And goddamn, and she ain't never come back. So man, but guess what though? Let me tell you how grimy these females is though. So we were going on the road. She came on the road with us, but she came with Dad. And so you know, she played it cool. Hey, Lo, I'm like, shit, babe, what's going on? So we got this. I'm thinking, I'm like, but how the hell she know we going out of town? So Dad done hopped on the van and stuff, and she went and sat beside Dad. I'm like, oh. Man. But you know, man,
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, so I can't be mad because I don't want some, I don't lost some. Like when it come down to them, but just to know that I can get down compete.
When was it compete?
Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to her? That's that chick.
Oh shit, that was the last time I talked to her. Shit, cause like we went out of town, we did a show, we went back to the hotel, boom. So you know, I caught some females from that show. So boom, so Dad was like, shit, he ready to go the same night. So he came back to the van, and I was already in there. So got there. You know, he told me how it was. Like, yeah, boy, I got in here, and she told me, "Oh, Lo," and all. I was like, man, get out my face, man. All that, nigga. Care about all that, man. My dad, bro, that was like my partner, my homeboy, best friend, like just all that. Like, Dad was cool, man. Like,
that's a real bond right there.
Nah, for sure, man, for sure, definitely legend, bro. Now, where can we find your music at, bro?
Oh, my music on all platforms, on everything. The real 3Strikes on YouTube, 3Strikes KM on all social media. I just dropped the country song. Shit, next 10 months, I'm trying to be a millionaire. I got so many videos. I probably got 60 music videos. I'm on every platform. I'm on World Star Hip Hop. I'm on everything.
Never want to talk podcast.
No, for sure. Sure.
Nah, for sure, man. We appreciate y'all coming out, bro. We gonna stay in tune, man. More success to y'all.
yes, sir.
And shit, let's get it.
Sure.
Appreciate that.
Pleasure being here. Appreciate y'all boys,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Real niggas.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.